Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Tarot from the Divine. I'm here with your Angels, Demons, and Soul Contracts, episode number 4. And this one is going to be Sitael, who is creation of all things, and Visago, who is ingratitude. So, here we go with Sitael, and I'm going to read this to you. Sitael is a seraphim, and like the one yesterday, the seraphim are the highest angels. Let me find it. The highest rank of angels, the choir of seraphim, are 6 winged beings that fly around the throne of God. And people born under this angel love truth and will keep their word and oblige those in need of their services. Sitael protects against adversities and also against weapons and wild beasts, and brings creation of all things. So has something to do with, creation of all things. He's the god of hope. And then Visago is the third spirit. He's a mighty prince, which yesterday we had a duke. Today we have a prince, and he's above a duke, and powerful angels who joined the rebellion in heaven after many promises and much convincing. So they had to be bribed and tricked, and had a lot of things promised to them so that they would join. So, there's that. But ingratitude. So that's, to me, that's where, like entitlement and all of that comes from. So now we are going to look at how the soul contracts apply. So plan A was Sitael, creation of all things. He brings, he loves truth and will keep their word and oblige those in need of their services. Okay, so these are basically going to be truthful people. So plan A for them would be do whatever you want regardless of right, wrong, morals, or ethics. But if they are truthful people, then these are the ones who could potentially win in plan A by doing, what they want as far as doing what is right as opposed to what is popular. Okay, they have total freedom of choice. They can acquire whatever they want by any means they see fit. Well, if they're truthful, they're not going to rob and lie and cheat. They're going to acquire, they're going to try and acquire things honestly. And here, cheating, lying, stealing, dishonesty are encouraged. So they're going to be challenged quite a bit to break that oath of truth. But chances are these are going to be truthful people. Now plan option B. Well, let's go through the other part too. With Visago in option A, with ingratitude, these people may be truthful and they may be honest, but they may not have the gratitude, the thankfulness of what they receive, or their truthfulness. They may be expecting everybody to bow down to them and all of that, because they're truthful, and that puts them above everyone. And that's where their karmic debt is going to come in. It's not going to come in from not being truthful or whatever. It's going to come in from the ingratitude and the absolute entitlement. So then with soul contract number B, or soul contract option B, the pay-as-you-go plan, that's where the lessons actually will be learned, because it's pay-as-you-go. So you're telling the truth, and by telling the truth, you might get rewards or something like that. But then if you're not grateful, or if you feel entitled, regardless of whether you deserve it, deserving and entitled are two different things. Entitled, I should get it regardless, and it's just it's an air of just superiority, Whereas if you deserve it, a lot of people don't feel like they don't deserve the reward or the amount of reward that they get or whatever, because they were just doing what you should do. They were doing what was right. Well, the ones with ingratitude, it could be that they receive the reward, but then something happens that the reward is taken away from them, or they lose it, or they don't use it right, and it's removed from them. So they learn the lesson as they go. And this is a true balance of whether they're going to acquire karmic debt through their life, or are they going to learn the lessons. And if they learn the lessons, then their good karma will accumulate and they will receive reward in the end. And then we have option C, which is pay now, play later. And your life is just absolutely awful, and people accuse you of being entitled. They accuse you of being untruthful. They're going to accuse you of lying and cheating and stealing and all kinds of stuff. They're going to try and get you in trouble. And Visago here is going to be doing the ingratitude thing and trying to make you appear ungrateful. But in this type of a lifetime, people who receive any kind of kindness are going to do one of two things. They're going to be like, damn right, I deserve kindness. I didn't do anything, and they're going to get mad, and they are vengeful, and life has treated them so badly that they are not, they turn out not to be kind people, and in that respect they are in karmic debt. Or any kindness shown to them, they are very grateful, and they will build good karma from their actions, as well as the karma that they are receiving, the good karma that they will receive once everything's weighed out and judged, the good karma that they will receive, and the blessings that they will receive after this situation is over with. So the life lessons, I basically went through them. Play now, pay later. Angels will try to give you options, and demons will tempt you. You will be very busy playing, not interested in the options. Now, in this case, people that are of the truth and whatever, they will be interested in the options. But they may not be interested in the option of being, like I said, of being grateful or anything like that, because they are going to feel entitled. And then option B, pay as you go. The most popular plan, angels will be heavily involved, giving you opportunities to learn lessons, while demons will give you challenges to put you in karmic debt. Yeah, exactly that. You're going to be wanting to tell the truth, but you're going to feel entitled to some of this stuff, and it turns you into kind of a mean, the celebrities that you see that are just, they walk around with their noses in the air, and they're just better than everyone else. And that's what they'll try to turn you into, so that you accumulate karmic debt. And then you have to pay that back before you can move on. And then option C is the pay now, play later. Your life will be a dumping ground for everyone else's negative emotions, actions, etc. You will be blamed for things you didn't do. There will be some bright spots in your life, which you will be grateful for most of the time. Now, there are some people, like I said, they don't know how to accept kindness because they haven't received that much of it. So, they may not be gracious when someone does show them a kindness. And then you are allowed to defend yourself without punishment within reason and do return to senders. Now that brings me to another part that I do speak about. If you are having any type of issues with dreams, people attacking you in your dreams, things attacking you in your dreams, or in the spirit, and you're not able to defend yourself, you don't know what to do, it scares you, please reach out to me. I am able to give you free consultations and able to direct you on how to stop these things, psychic self-defense, and it doesn't involve setting up a circle or anything like that. This is on-the-go psychic self-defense. Okay, you're being hit right now, you strike back right now. And then when you get up, you can finish it off. Okay? But I will be able to help you with that if you are being attacked. So, just reach out to me in an email. Everything's confidential. I don't share this information with anyone. And, it's better to have, you can maybe get a decent night's sleep. So, that being said, I have attacks. I've got an ex-husband that comes into my energy spiritually, once every 2 to 3 months it has been lately. And he tries different ways to kill me spiritually. He's tried to shoot me, he's tried to throw knives at me, he's tried to drown me, he's tried to... what was another one? Oh yeah, he sends killers after me, people to attack me and whatnot. So, I'm well versed in this, and he hasn't won yet, and he's running out of options and time. So, that being said, anyway, that's your lesson for today. And I'm looking at this as a lesson because that's what life is. Life is lessons. We're in the school of life. And we have to learn our lessons so that we can move on. Otherwise, we keep repeating these same mistakes. If we don't learn the lesson from our mistakes, the universe is going to keep giving us these lessons in different ways, but it's going to keep giving us these lessons until we learn the lessons so that we can move on. And it's not that the universe hates us, it's that the universe wants us to move on, but we have to learn these lessons, so it's giving us opportunities. And if you change it around and look at it like that, this is an opportunity to learn what lesson, and you sit and you think about the lesson and you go, oh, maybe I should have done it this way. And then, maybe the universe is going to send you another opportunity to do it the right way. And then once you have mastered the lesson, then you get to move on. And you won't have that opportunity. It may show up every once in a while, just, like a pop quiz. But that's what life is. It's a series of lessons. And we have to learn our lessons. Whether we want to or not, we have to learn our lessons. And if we don't, that's fine. Universe will bring us back again, start us over, and say, okay, let's try it again. So, that's it. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Please share this with your friends and family. I really feel like it's important, and it gives a different spin on things, and it lets people approach it and have some control over their life instead of just being reactive. Be proactive and recognize things when they show up, and if you don't recognize it, reach out for help so that you can recognize it, get that lesson down, and move on. So anyway, thank you all for being here. And hey, until next time, have a great day.